Hello. In this lesson, we will practice with three Russian letters, how to write them in cursive, and they will be very, very easy to write. So those letters are T, S, and Y. So you know how to write all three of these letters. It will be a little bit confusing with first one, but we will manage it. So let's start. Let's begin with T. So you remember that always first I draw these two horizontal lines, it's header and baseline, and then I draw two vertical lines and the angle, it's main slant angle. And then letter T. So believe me guys, it will be very easy because what are you going to write? You're going to write the English letter M. But starting from this point, you always keep in mind we are in Russian language and what you're writing is actually Russian letter T. And please, when you write it, when you practice with this letter, always say loudly T, T. Okay, so you know how to write M. I don't need to show you a lot. So this is practically T. Keep in mind, this is T. So once again, T. So practice a little bit. It's just for practicing reason, just to get this feeling of writing Russian, you know. Pause this video and practically write it 10 times, but say always loud M. Sorry, not M. I'm stupid. T, T. This is T. And after you've practiced, go back to my video. We will try to write a couple of words. So the first word I choose for practicing it's tort. So tort, it looks like, or it sounds like English tart, and you're absolutely right, this is cake, tort. So how do we write tort? We start with T, you remember this is T, and then we connect oval for O. This is our oval. Now we have to connect our oval to R. We practice with the R in my lesson number 4. If you want, you can stop this video right now and just watch again the lesson number 4. So we put after O, we put connector, and then we write the drawn stroke, and then our curve. No, this is R. And then we finish with the second T. And this is the word tort. Tort. Please pause my video and write this word at least 10 times. And always read it aloud. Read it loudly. Tort. Forget about English M. Now you have Russian T. Tort. Tort. After practicing, go back to my video. Next letter is letter S. I mean, this we don't have problems at all because as you see, this is English C. So you know how to write S, C, no problem at all. I don't think you need to practice with this. Let's practice with words, when we write it in words. And the first word I choose is the word som. Som means catfish, so whales, catfish. So it looks like. So how do we write som? Of course, first we write Russian S. This is not C anymore, this is S. And then we connect O, oval. Now, and to this oval we connect M. We practice with M in my lesson 2. So if you want, you can watch again lesson 2. So we start with left-sided hook, and then we write the underturn, and then we finish with right-sided hook. So this is song. Practice with this word. Try to write it a little bit faster, you know. So try to write it with one move. Do not detach the tip of your pencil or pen from paper, you know, and write it in one move. Some. Keep angle, still keep angle, and try to keep all your letters between these horizontal lines. So when you finish practicing, go back to my video. So next what I choose is just to see the difference between O and A. I choose the word some. It is an adverb and that means by myself. So I did it by myself. Yes, some. So this is practically the same like some, only what you have to write as the second letter is not O but A. S, and we connect A, you know, oval with this right sided hook, and then we connect M. Some. So practice a little bit. So write, I don't know, 5 times the same word and read it loudly. Some. Next letter is letter Y, Russian Y, and it's like the same like English, E. Nah, so I mean, what you write English E, but forget about E. Now you have Russian Y. Now I mean, if you want, you can practice a little bit, but let us see how it works in words. So first I choose the word when we start with E. E will precede L. So yell. Yell is the simple past from the verb to eat. So I ate, or he or she ate. And you remember, guys, how tricky this is in Russian. In Russian, we have two different L. There is a soft L and there is a hard L. So do not pronounce this word with the soft L. Do not say yell, because it will be absolutely different word and we would have to use the soft side. We will practice with soft sign later. So try to pronounce hard L. Yell, yell. I ate, yell. No? So how do we write it? We start with yeah, and then we connect L. We practice with L in lesson 2. L, yell. So practice with this word, write it a couple of times, and pronounce loudly. Try to pronounce hard L, yell, yell. When you finish, go back to my video. The next word I choose is the word les. Les means forest, wood. So in English. So here we will try to connect a with preceding L. So A will be in the middle of the word. We start with L. Now, when you finish this right-sided hook, try to continue this hook with A, like that. You see? So it must be go like in one move from L to A. Practice with this a little bit and then you finish it with S. Try to increase your speed, you know, write it at least 10 times and try to write it in one move. Keep angle, still keep all your letters between two horizontal lines, so they must be equal in size, and try to write very smoothly, very briefly, you know, with one move less. Practice with this, pause the video, practice, and then keep watching, continue watching. We will practice more. Next word I choose is the word mail. Mail means chalk, piece of chalk. So what we used to um, when we use it in the schools, you know, when we draw on the blackboard. So with piece of chalk, mail. Here again, A is between M and L. No? Let's see how do we connect them together. We start with M. So this is my M, and then I keep writing. From M I go smoothly to A, me, and then I finish with two hooks, mel, like that. So you definitely can write this word with one move, you know. So do not detach your pencil, your pen from the paper, and increase your speed with time. Write it at least 10 times, practice, and always say aloud, mel, mel. Okay, and then go back to my video. Next word, a last word in this lesson I choose is the word mjod. Mjod means honey. So this is a tricky word. When we say mjod, we practically say T at the end. But when we write this word down, we have to write D at the end, mjod. And in the middle, what we see in the middle is our ye, but with two dots above. So your Russian teacher probably explained you. So this is, we call them diphthongs. So this is a sound which consists on two sounds, short y and long o, yo, y o, yo. So how do we say it? We say mjot, mjot. But when we write, how we write it? First, we start with m, then we use our A, yeah, and then we connect the oval of D, and we finish it with descending loop. You remember we practiced with D in lesson 3, so you can watch again how to write D. So this is our med, and then we just put two dots about A, and we say mjot. So this is honey, this is mjod. Please write it many times and try to pronounce it correctly. Practice with this, and when you practiced enough, please, if you may, go to my next lesson. Okay, goodbye.